Hey, what's up, you guys? Mark Vincent here, and today I'm going to go over my way of averaging down from a loss without adding more money to my portfolio. Now, I want to be very specific that this is my way because my way is not the easiest to keep track of. My way also includes purposely and repeatedly doing wash sales until I come out at a profit. If you don't know what a wash sale is, this video does not go over the details of what a wash sale is, so I suggest you do some research on what that is, and you might understand this video a little bit better. So to be unspecific or to be blunt or kind of just general, a wash sale is when you sell a security or a stock at a loss and rebuy it within 30 days. You're not allowed to do that, or you shouldn't be doing that. That is what a wash sale is. So most people, in my opinion, who worry about wash sales are people who want to claim a loss on their taxes. So if you sold, let's say, Tesla at a $10,000 loss. I think the max is actually $3,000 that you can claim, but let's say you lost $3,000 in Tesla. You could claim that as a loss if you sell your stock and don't rebuy again until after 30 days. I think the other kind of people who try to or who worry about wash sales are ones who want to avoid higher taxes for when they exercise a wash sale. Me personally, I never worry about how high my taxes are or how many times I do this, because this is how I think about it. If I had to make a choice between making $100,000 and being taxed 80% and only making $20,000 from the $100,000 I made, or make nothing with nothing, I'd rather make the 20 grand. I would rather make the 20K because I'm still making something. To me, there's still a profit at the end of the day, and that's what matters. Like, I think people worry too much about taxes and capital gains when they're doing stocks and day trading and whatnot. If you're coming out on the positive, then so what? That's just me. I mean, other people are probably gonna hate that I just said that, but that's just me. I also make a large enough gain, profit on whatever stock I'm investing in that it counteracts the losses from the wash sales, basically. So anyways, before I go any further on that, I need to let you guys know that I am not a financial advisor. Everything I say is strictly my opinion, not facts. All I'm doing is sharing with you what I'm doing in my account. If you do gain value from the video, please give it a like. If you're invested in any of the stocks that I go over, we're not going over any in this one, but my other videos do go over a few. Consider subscribing to gain insight on other plays and stay up to date on new content. Feel free to join my Facebook group page where I share information almost daily. And if you want to stay connected, check out my other social media platforms in the description. So I do want to mention that it is my Facebook group page that I showed what you see on the screen to first. And I told them that I would help them average down. Actually, I told everyone I was going to help, explain my way of averaging down. Because we are doing a Webull $100,000 challenge where we want to hit 100 grand from $120 in our Webull account within 3 years. We may never hit it. Hopefully we do, but the goal is obviously to make some kind of money, right? And I think averaging down plays a big part on this. And I figured that most people knew how to average down, but I guess they didn't. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this. This is my chart that I use to calculate how much I've averaged down and how much more I need to go, right? So when I'm doing a wash sale, which is basically, like I said, selling at a loss and rebuying again at a lower price to hopefully make that profit, I do that over and over and over again until I am making profit, enough profit to where my loss is just gone, right? So let's get right into this. Stock XYZ, okay? Let's say that our first purchase here, we purchased, we're going to buy 10 shares, okay? The stock price is 10 bucks. We're going to buy 10 shares at $10. It's going to cost $100. Total shares in our portfolio is going to be 10 bucks, average price of $10. The previous average price was $10. Our current average price per share is $10. And then the total value based on the stock is 100 bucks because we have 10 shares at $10, which is $100. And then the total value based on our average cost is going to be $10 times 10 shares, $100 still, right? Now, our price per share, let's say, then this is what happens all the time, especially in crypto or any just high volatile stocks, like ZOM, for example. Let's say the price per share drops to $5. That's also 50%, right? So it's $5 a share now. We have 10 shares. We're not buying or selling, so it's all zeros here. Total shares in our portfolio is still 10. The average cost is still $10 because we bought it at $10 originally. And then our current average cost per share is still 10 bucks. But the total value now is only $50 because we have 10 shares at $5 per share. So our total value based on the stock price is $50. Our total value based on the average cost is $100 because our average cost is still $10 per share. At 10 shares, $100. So we're losing $50 here. We lost $50 because the price dropped $5. So our total P&L, profit loss, $50, right? We're at a loss of $50. Now let's say that we sell about 50% of our shares, or exactly 50% in this case of our shares, at $5. So current stock price is $5. We currently have 10 shares. We're about to sell 5 shares at $5 per share. That's minus $25 here. Okay, we're gonna lose 25, or we're gonna actually gain $25 in buying power, but that's we're losing 5 shares. Okay, so now our total shares in the portfolio is 5. Previous average cost was $10. Our current average cost is still $10 because those 5 shares are we bought it at $10 per share. So the total value based on the stock price is $25 because it's column B times H. Okay, column B right here. This is column B. This is column H, and we're multiplying right here 5 times 4, which is $20. And then right here, total value based on average cost. Our average cost is $10 per share. We have 5 shares now. It's $50. Okay, now we're subtracting the 2 here. $20 minus $50 is $30. This is just all adding to the loss that we would have if we did a wash sale. It's not exact. Again, this is my way though, the easiest way for me to make this work, or to calculate my wash sale without having an exact number, but it gets pretty close. Okay, so $20 minus $50 is $30, and then we also lost $5 because the price dropped $1 per share. To calculate that, it's just five shares times the $1 drop minus $5. Okay, and then now our total loss is at $85. Okay. And now here's when we rebuy. Okay, so obviously when we average down, we're selling at whatever price, and we're rebuying at a lower price. So the price dropped to $4, right? It dropped to $1 per share. So we have 5 shares. We're buying six shares because we have $25 to invest. We can afford to buy 6 shares at $4. That's $24. Now we have 11 shares. Okay, we have 11 shares. Our previous average cost was $10 per share. That's our original buy price. Now our new average cost is $6.72. The way we calculate that is $50. Okay, well, the way to calculate that is you get the total purchase amount and you divide that by the total shares owned. Okay, so $50 plus $24 is $74. Okay, that's our total purchase amount. And then our total shares owned is 11. So 74 divided by 11 is 672. Now to go into more detail on that, the $50 is our 5 shares that we originally had times $10 average price, right? So that's $50, right? That's what we had before we bought this. We had 5 shares, and these 5 shares, the shares that we own right now, were bought at an average price of $10. Okay, now you add the 6 shares that we're buying at $4, which is $24. So 50 plus 24, that is our total purchase price. Then this total shares owned, we started with 10 shares, we sold 5, and we're buying 6. That's a total of 11 shares that we own. So now 74 divided by 11 is $6.72. That's how we got our new average cost. Okay, so our total value based on the stock price, again, that's 11 times the $4 stock price is $44, and then 11 times our new average price, average cost, $73.92. Okay, 44 minus $73.92, we have a loss of $29.92. Now this right here, this $5 gain, is because this is kind of it's an unrealized gain, not by definition. This is just my way. I'm telling myself I saved $5 because I sold 5 shares at $5 and the price went down $4. Okay, one way to think about this is this explanation down here. If you bought 10 shares of XYZ at $100 per share, the total value would be $1,000. If you sold 5 shares of XYZ at $100 per share, the total value sold would be $500 with 5 shares at $500 remaining invested. If the price of XYZ dropped to $50 and you rebought 5 shares at $50, total value would be $250. Your average cost would be $75 per share, and you also kept yourself from losing an extra $250 had you held the 5 shares when it dropped to $50, because up here we had 10 and then we sold 5, right? We sold 5 shares And then if we would have had these 5 shares still, we would have lost another $250, right? We wouldn't have been able to rebuy unless we invested more money. But anyways, that's my way of thinking. Okay, I saved $5 because I sold at $5 per share, right? $5 per share, and it dropped $1, so I saved $5. Okay. Now we lost $24 here because we spent money to buy the 6 shares, so that's what this is. And then our $1 is because 25, our previous buying power was 25 minus 24 is equal to 1. Now we're at $132.92 loss. Okay. Let's say the price increases by $1. So now it's $5 per share. We got 11 shares total. We're not buying or selling. Still got 11 shares. Average price is 670, or average cost is 672. Over here, we got a total value based on the stock price at $55 now, because 11 times 5 is 55, and then 11 times our average price, average cost, 73.92. Difference is 18.92. Now this $11 value gained or loss in the stock is because we had 11 shares that went up $1, so therefore we gained $11, right? So now 132, add the 1892 to the 132, and then subtract the 11 and the $1 here. Our total is $139.84 that we're in the hole. So now let's say we sell 50% again, right? Or about 50%, or somewhere around there. Stock price is $5. We got 11 shares. We're selling 6 shares at $5 per share. That's a total of $30, right? So now we only have 5 shares. Previous average, the previous average cost and the current average cost still the same, 672. But now the total value based on the stock price, it's going to be 5 times 5. That's where the 25 comes from. And then our total value based on average cost, 5 shares times 672. 33.60. The difference between the two is 38.60, and then we have $31 of buying power because we sold here at $30 worth plus the $1 that we had. Now our total loss is at 147.44. Okay, price drops $1. Now it's at $4. We have 5 shares. We're not buying or selling anything. Average cost is still the same, but over here the total value is based on the stock price is $20. 5 times 4. 5 times 4, $20. 33.60 is the total value based on the average cost. That's 672 times 5. And then the difference between the two is 13.60. We lost $5 because we had 5 shares before, right? Total shares right now is 5 shares, and it dropped $1 so each, so $5. Total loss, 141.04. Okay, now we rebuy some shares again. At $4, right? So we have 5 shares right now. We're buying 7 shares because we can afford to buy 7 shares at $4. That gets us $28. Okay, that's $28. That's our cost. And then over here, now we have a total of 12 shares. Average price, previous average price was $672, but we're getting a new average price now because we're buying, right? So it's 33.6 plus $28. That gets us our total purchase amount. So the 33.6 is from the 5 shares that we had times the 672 average price, the previous average price, and then the shares we just bought. 7 times 4 is 28. So our cost is those two added up. Again, that is 61.60. Total shares owned. So up here we had 11, right? We had, because it's 10 minus 5 plus 6 is 11. Then you just keep going, subtract the 6, add the 7, that's 11. Or that's 12, I'm sorry, that's 12. Okay, 12 shares total. So 61.60 divided by 12 is $5.13 average cost. So now total value based on the stock price, that's going to be $4 times 12, $48. And then 12 times 5.13, $61. Subtract the 2, you get a $13.56 loss. Okay, unrealized gain here is $6 because, why? Do you guys recall why? Because the stock price went down, or yeah, we didn't lose $5 from the shares that you sold before it dropped lower, right? So stock price went down over here, and we had 6 shares. So, wait, why is it 6? Where did I get 6 from? Let's just go with 6. It's supposed to be. Oh no, it is 6. Okay, because right here we sold 6. We sold 6 before it dropped to $4 from $5. So yeah, it is $6. Okay, because we saved ourselves from 6 shares dropping $1, which is $6. And then we got $28 here. Since we spent money to buy, we lost $28. And then we still got $3 of buying power because we only used 28 from the 31 that we had right here. So our loss is now at $173.60. Just know, as you rebuy, yes, your cost goes up when you rebuy, like right here. So when we bought here at $4, it skyrocketed from 85 to 132. It's because we're spending money, right? This buying power that we had over here is being used. And same thing down here, this buying power that we had is being used. So we're at $173.60 now. But the average cost goes down from 672 to 513. And this is basically what averaging down is. We're trying to average down our average cost. Okay, so now let's say, and this could go forever, like 20 pages based on how much it goes up and down, but we don't need to go 20 pages. I think you guys get the gist of it. Let's say, let's get to the part where we make money, right? Or we start to lower our losses and increase our profits. Price increase is $3. Okay, so now it's at $7 from 4 to 7. We got 12 shares. We're not buying or selling. Average cost is $5.13 now. 84 bucks is our total value based on the stock price because it's 12 times 7, and then 12 times 5.13, which is our average cost, is 61.56. The difference here is actually positive, $22.44. And then we also gained $36 because we went up $3 per share at 12 shares, so 12 times 3 is 36. And we also have $3 of buying power left over. So now we go from $173 loss to $112 loss, okay? Dropped quite a bit. Okay, now we're gonna sell 50% of our shares, actually more than 50%. We're gonna sell 8 shares. Okay, we had 12, we're selling 8 at $7 per share. That's $56 that we are gaining there in buying power. Okay, so now we only have 4 shares. 4 shares at $5.13 per share. Okay, 4 times the stock price is 28. That's where this is from. And then 4 times our average cost, 5.13, is where this is from. 28 minus 2052. That's again positive 748. So 748, and then we have $59 of buying power. Our new loss is now only at $45.68. Okay, now let's say the price drops $4. We've got 4 shares. We're not buying or selling. That's why all these are 0. Still 4 shares, $5.13 for our average cost. Our total value based on the stock price now is $16 because 4 times 4 is 16. And then 4 times 5.13 is 20.52. Subtract the 2, we're at a negative $4.52. But we're at a negative at a lower amount because our average cost has gone down. Okay, and then value gained, we lost $12 because it went down, what, $3? 4 times 3, we have 4 shares, went down $3 each share, so 4 times 3, $12. Now our loss is at $57.68. Okay, we're down $57.68. And now we're going to rebuy again. So we're going to rebuy 14 shares, okay, because we have $59 to spend, and these are only $4 a share right now. We're buying 14 shares at $4. That's $56, okay, from 59, $56. So now we have 18 shares. 18 shares at $5.13 was our previous average cost. Our new average cost is $4.78. And I'm going to go over how we did this one more time last time. So it's $20.52 plus $56. And that gets us our total purchase price. $20.52 comes from our 4 shares that we had at the previous average price of $5.13. Multiply the 2, that's $20.52. And then you add our new shares, which cost us $56. We bought 14 at $4. $56, you add those 2, that is your total purchase price. And then if you just go down this entire row of total shares, we go, it was previously 12 right here. So 12 minus 8 plus 14 is going to equal 16. So 76.52 divided by 16 is equal to $4.78 average cost. Okay. Now our total value based on the stock price is $72. By now you should know what we're multiplying. And then our total value based on average cost, $86.04. That's 18 times 5.13. Our P&L on that is $14.04 minus $14.04. But we did get $24 because there's that. That's the unrealized gains where we had 8 shares were sold at $3 price drop. Okay, so we saved ourselves there 8 shares from that drop. Okay. And then $56 because we're losing 56 here because why? We bought $56 worth of shares. We still have $3 left over. And now our loss is at $100.72. Okay, it's going back up again, like I said, every time we rebuy. Now let's say the price increases $6, okay, from $4. So now we're back to our regular $10 price point where we originally bought, okay? We have 18 shares. Now we have 18 shares. It went back to 10 bucks. We have 18 shares at $4.78 for the average cost. And that brings us to total value based on the stock price, $180, because 18 times 10, 180, and then 18 times 4.78 is 86. You subtract the 2, and you get 93.96. Okay, and then we also gained $108 in value because the stock price went up $6. So 18 times 6, that gets us the $108. Then we still have $3 of buying power. And now we are positive on the P&L. Okay. Again, this is back at $10 where we originally bought, but we have 18 shares now instead of just 10 shares. Okay. 18. So we gained 8 shares. We're averaging down. We gained 8 shares. Originally it was $10. Okay. Now, let's sell 8 shares so that we're back to $10 per share, or $10 per share with 10 shares, which is exactly what we bought before. 10 shares at $10. So if we sell 8 shares, we have 18. We're selling 8. We get 8 at $10 per share. That's minus $80, and then we're left with 10 shares. Our average cost is $4.78. Over here, our total value based on the stock price is going to be what? The $10 average cost times the 10 shares that we have, that's 100, then 10 times our current average cost at 4.78, that's going to get us 47.80. Subtract those two, you got a profit of 52.20. So you add 104.24 plus 52.20 plus this $83 that we have, which is buying power, because we made 80 bucks here by selling, and then we had $3 previously. And now you have 10 shares. Again, the average cost is back to $10 per share, and you have a total profit here of $239.44. Okay, that is how I average down. These are the costs, and obviously it's not going to have big, it may, you're not always going to get these big jumps where it goes $6 up or $3 up. But my point here is that you do it enough times to where your average cost continues to decline and your P&L starts to reclimb. I like that. Decline, reclimb. Okay. Just to review what you're looking at the bottom of this, what it shows is you're back at the $10 price, pretty much what I went over. You're back at the $10 price point that you were originally started at with, except instead of 10 shares, you now have 18 shares. And instead of an average share price of $10 per share, your average price is $4.78. You also have a profit of $104.24 locked in. That's over here if you were to keep the 18 shares. But if you sold 8 more shares to bring you back down to your original holding of 10 shares at $10 per share, your actual profit is $234.99 from averaging down. I hope you guys found this video useful. I know there's a lot of numbers, a lot of talking, a lot of explaining. If something is confusing, I can try and go over it with you. Just ask me in the comments. If you did find this useful, please subscribe and give it a like and share maybe. And if anything was wrong, just know I did this in one take, and I try to go over these numbers pretty detailed, but I'm not perfect. I don't think anybody is, but maybe somebody out there is. Anyway, that's all I've got, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps out with our $100,000 challenge on Webull, and hopefully you have a better idea of what a wash sale is and how to calculate your losses when you do sell from a loss. All right. Thank you, guys. Peace out.